is Taylor. And now for Callaghan on the far side, with Bolton going up outside it. Here's Ian Bolton and a chance for Watford now. And a beautiful goal! Scored by Ian Bolton. And all coming from a free kick that was quickly taken and never really gave Norwich City a chance to get back into the game. Callaghan playing his part. What a run it was here by Ian Bolton, and a shot beating Woods at the near post. So Watford won, Norwich 0 after 36 minutes. Watford have got the break they wanted. Barnes. Pritchett. This is on the far side! Sting will be a little annoyed that he didn't make that one count. It was a lovely cross in there. Flying there was Luther Blissett, but again just wide of that Norwich post. So Watford at the moment in a really rampant mood. And running in by Barnes. 2-0, and John Barnes, the 17-year-old, gets his 4th goal of the season with that little nod in from the far post, flicked on there by Ross Jenkins, and a formality for the 17-year-old. Minutes remaining now. Jenkins. Pritchett playing it here for Blissett. This is for Ross Jenkins to come it on, and again some very good defending for Norwich. Fifield Hoadley. Barnes floating one in again, and Jenkins didn't quite get to that one though. But Bolton can pick up the pieces for Watford. Barnes. Well, he showed that to Donaghy. Oh my goodness! And he might almost have made a goal there for Callaghan, if not for himself. Callaghan crossing it in, Taylor in there, Woods not knowing where it is, but finally it goes behind, and it's a goal kick. What a cheeky bit of play though in the first place by John Barnes, actually showing the ball to Donaghy, letting him flay at it, and then taking it away. The shot, which Woods couldn't hold, Callaghan almost got onto. And in the end, Taylor couldn't quite finish it off. Barnes, he's threaded his way through them all again. And he's found Taylor. Well, I think we've seen enough skill from young John Barnes today. Not to praise him too highly, because feet have got to be kept on the ground, but his potential is really something quite extraordinary. It's 17. Ball for Barnes. Now the ball for Blissett. Is this number 3? Not yet, it isn't. It's with Barnes. And now Taylor. And a free kick. Now, will Watford produce their famous free kick where they line up 2 walls? Because this is the ideal situation for it. And certainly on the big match earlier this season, we've seen how it succeeded for them in a game at Luton, where they line up 1 wall immediately behind the ball. And that looks to be what the plan is now. 4 in that wall. Ian Bolton is the man who normally strikes them. Barnes is there also. It doesn't give the Norwich wall or the goalkeeper much of a chance. Barnes floating in against the post. And Blissett getting the ball in for the 3rd goal. And so the famous free kick strikes again. although not quite the way maybe that Norwich intended. Barnes floating it superbly against the crossbar, Blissett with the header, and Woods couldn't quite stop it. Blissett takes up the top scorer so far for Watford this season. He goes to 5, and Watford now go comfortably to 3. Well, it's certainly good news for the chairman, Elton John, and well worth the cost of an air ticket from Paris and back in the day. And Watford are bringing on their substitute. Say with 90 seconds to go, it's a little odd. Ross Jenkins goes off. Barnes, but it goes for Simmons. And Blissett getting in on the back pass. And Chris Woods saving Norwich yet again. Fashanu getting back to get it away. The whistle has gone. A good, adventurous attacking performance that brings the right rewards for Watford with their 3 goals. But also, it's worth pointing out, it's their 5th clean sheet of the season. So in defence, they can't be doing so badly either. Luther Blissett with the only goal of the second half. But I think the fellow that we're going to hear a fair bit of in the future has got to be that number 11, 17-year-old John Barnes, who in fact made that goal for Blissett and scored one with a header himself after Ian Bolton had whacked one in from a sharp angle. I'm sure Graham Taylor will keep this young man's feet on the ground, and having said that, his potential is enormous. Not always at the top, but today they were always on top, and of course they keep challenging in their bid to get into the First Division. A final score then here at Vicarage Road: Watford 3, Norwich 0.